Anyways, Blue Chew tastes like Smarties.
Yeah.
And it's a pill that gets your dick hardy. Pal. Okay? You know what? My penis, it sucks. I'll be honest with you. You know, the first time I had sex, not only was my dick bent, but it was small.
It was small and it was soft.
And it's not, I explained to the girl. She's screaming, she's crying. I'm holding her down. I'm telling her
down. I'm telling her.
Not bent. It's only that one side of it works.
Let me fuck you sideways.
We're gonna, Jesus.
Then it'll be straight.
God, Jesus Christ. It's like, you know, you deal with these fucking brides.
These fucking hers.
And they, you gotta, I don't know.
Are we doing a Chicago?
Yes.
We're making fun of people from Chicago because all their dicks.
Anyway, my dick is shaft.
Yeah, I got a deep dish style penis. Which means it's bent sideways. Everybody in Chicago. That's the thing. It's a Chicago thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Everybody else, they got straight dicks.
It goes down and then it goes out.
My dick, it kind of hooks around in a weird way. It's like a fucking...
And you could use it to serve deep dish.
It's like a warped piece of lumber. You know, it's garbage. It's anywhere else, it's garbage.
I'm gay.
Yeah, I'm gay too. That's the other thing. There's a lot of people.
It's a Chicago thing.
It's a Chicago.
You know, in New York, you get a New York style of pizza, and that's real flat. And we don't like that here. What we like is being bent over and getting fucked with a gun to our head. That's what you call a real New York Chicago.
Yeah.
They call it a New York Chicago.
That's a Lou Malnati style.
They call it a Chicago style New York City. And that's where you get put down on your knees, your partner takes a Blue Chew. And
his dick gets hard.
And then he puts a 9mm in your mouth and makes you suck on it.
That's right.
While the Blue Chew kicks in. At that point, you know, you already got a lot of saliva built up in your mouth from sucking on a gun. And you're ready to suck cock Chicago style.
And you wake up, you're bloody, you're crying, and you maybe check out an improv comedy show.
Call that a Chicago typewriter. You know what that is?
What's that?
It's a typewriter where you wite all your gay secrets on it and put it away in a little drawer where your mom can't find it.
Chicago style.
You know, because you're sharing a what are their houses called? A Chicago bungalow.
Yeah.
You know, I've lived in a Chicago-style bungalow with my mom since 1973. And when I was 13, I picked up a Chicago typewriter.
Right.
You know, which a lot of people, you just write gay secrets on it. And you tuck it away. For years, they kept it in a drawer, but one of my stepdads found it while he was looking for pornography. And I
had to bludgeon him to death with the baseball bat.
Yeah, well, he took me out into the garage. And he stapled my butt cheeks closed. And he said, the only way anything's getting in here is if they got one of those those things you pretended was a monster.
Yeah, those jaw things.
The little monster toy.
with the fangs.
Good luck finding one of those in Chicago. The only thing we have here, pal, is dildos. That's all we sell is dildo pizza. Back then, of course, the only topping on a deep dish pizza was a big sloppy dildo.
Yep.
All greased up with ass juice and cum.
Right. But the point is, when you're getting fucked Chicago style,
you want Blue
make
Chew.
Sure your partner's got Blue Chew in his cack.
Because it's the same generic ingredients as Viagra and Cialis.
The Chicago style.
They call that deep dish dick pills. The pills are thicker. You know, it's the same milligram dosage. But you can use them as earplugs so you don't have to listen to the sound of your son being sodomized upstairs by your partner. You know, you got to do a lot of things. Chicago rents are going up.
True.
Everybody's moving to Chicago because of coronavirus.
Right.
You know,
I heard that.
And
so just to be clear, you have to prostitute your son because of that. Your son has to get fucked by your partner.
You got to rent a room out in your house and your son... Your son's being molested up there, so you
can make ends meet.
That's why you need a deep dish style of Blue Chew.
Deep dish style dick pill.
You get it right here in Chicago.
Put it in your ears or in your mouth. You make your dick hard.
You plug it. You put it in your ear, and it works in your ear too.
Yeah,
that's how they call that taking dick pills Chicago style. You shove it in your ear, and then it's a slow burn because everybody in Chicago they's got a bent dick, so you really only need half the pills to get the good side of your dick hard.
Oh yeah,
they call it the south side.
Right.
The south side gets hard, and then the top stays limp. So the whole thing curves back around.
Interesting.
And then your dick
It's
points.
kind of the opposite, where the south side is good on your dick.
In Chicago,
In
everybody's
the city,
dick,
the south side's
it
bad.
loops back and points at you, and you walk around with your pants down. You go, "You talking to me, pal?" Or you talking to me?
Yeah.
Right.
Because and the dick points at you.
Right.
And they can't do that in New York. That's why you got to have, De Niro. He's got the little gun in the movie.
Right.
Remember that? That was sort of a reference to Chicago.
Yeah.
About how everybody, when he whips a gun out of his sleeve, that was Scorsese saying, "I've been to Chicago. I've seen what their cocks look like." I know. Okay.
I'm a man of the world.
We all know about the cock situation in Chicago. The way their cocks point back at. So, anyways, you want a couple of Chicago deep dish style Blue Chew pills. Same generic ingredients as
Viagra and Cialis.
Tadalafil and Sildenafil.
And guess what? You don't got to go to no fucking
That
doctor.
Sildenafil reminds me of my friend Phil Sildena.
Oh, great guy, Phil.
Good guy, that guy.
Chicago guy. Chicago guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's weird. You know what? I knew that because I knew him from Chicago and we grew up there together, but I never put it together that he was a
Chicago guy.
I never left
Plus,
the
his
neighborhood.
cock looks exactly like you described.
I've been living on Beaker Street in Chicago my entire life.
Right.
North side.
They got that.
like,
Sure.
yeah,
I
every
lived-
street is just streets from New York, but you take a letter out. So
I've never been to New
Beaker.
York. I lived in Beaker and Houston Street.
Houston. Yeah.
In between Beaker and Houston.
And Mulberry,
Yeah.
over there on Mulberry Street.
Mulberry. I was living there for a long time, and now it's the wrong city. Whoops! There you go. You don't pay attention for a second, you end up somewhere completely different. End up in a different place.
The point is,
Philadelphia. It's like Chicago, but nobody's gay. But none of that weird gay Midwestern stuff.
and you don't got to go to no gay doctor. You do it all online.
Yeah, New
from
York,
Chicago or
New York,
or Philly. I don't really know where we are anymore.
They got thin crust pizza in New York. In Chicago, they got deep dish, and in Philly, they got whites only pizza.
So
do you mean white pizza? Yeah, so that's
Whatever.
right. That's what that means.
yeah, whatever.
I guess it's got a cream type of cheese also.
Yeah, we got cream cheese. That's our type of shit. So now go if you could do it from your home in Philadelphia.
You can go to anyways.
BlueChew.com.
All right. Give me a second here. Let me get back we got to get back to talking about Blue Chew.
We going back? We doing Philly or are we doing Chicago?
I can't tell the fucking difference.
I can't
anymore.
do Chicago anymore.
I think it's lost. I don't know what the fuck happened there. Well, something changed, and now the fuck.
Now we're not capable of it.
Now I can't. I hit my limit with that fucking city.
It doesn't help it doesn't help the Philadelphia's
You know what I
just
think?
Dundalk.
With the
So
problem
we
is,
slip into it, no problem.
the problem is that you tried to do Chicago and you ruined it for me.
well,
by
if
doing
you were
this.
if you were actually good at the voice, it wouldn't matter what the fuck I was doing.
Excuse me, I am actually good at this.
Okay, well then why the fuck ain't you been able to do it yourself?
Because you started talking and you
I
started
was doing it pretty good. I slipped
No.
one time.
Yeah, and that's ruined
one
it.
time,
And it was your
and I
fault.
went right back. But you had to go
Basically,
to Chicago.
We're on a
you had to
tandem-
go to Philly.
We're on a tandem bicycle here, and you fat-footed those pedals backwards,
I did it one fucking time.
and you ruined the whole thing. The bicycle fell over. Now we look like a couple of fags on the side of the road with our bicycle falling over.